Join us on Patreon and become part of our journey to uncover history's untold stories. Your support helps us create in-depth content, bring hidden narratives to life, and keep history alive for everyone.
History is often shaped by those who control its narrative, and for centuries, the history of the Americas before European colonization has been painted in broad strokes that exclude or diminish the presence of various groups. One of the most intriguing yet underexplored aspects of Mesoamerican history is the role played by Black natives. While mainstream narratives emphasize the indigenous peoples of the Americas, such as the Maya, Aztec, and Olmec, there is compelling evidence that suggests that individuals of African descent, or dark-skinned natives, were a significant part of these ancient civilizations. Their contributions, whether through trade, governance, spirituality, warfare, or artistry, are crucial to understanding the full spectrum of Mesoamerican history. Many early European explorers noted the presence of black-skinned individuals among the indigenous populations, long before the transatlantic slave trade introduced enslaved Africans to the New World. Scholars have debated whether these black natives arrived through early transoceanic contact or were an indigenous group that predated external influences. Some of the strongest arguments for their presence come from ancient art, linguistic traces, and genetic markers. The Olmec civilization, often called the mother culture of Mesoamerica, is particularly noted for its colossal stone heads, which depict individuals with broad noses, full lips, and features that bear striking similarities to those of African heritage. This has sparked widespread debate about whether African voyagers arrived in the Americas well before Columbus, and what role they may have played in shaping Mesoamerican societies. Understanding the role of Black natives in Mesoamerican civilizations requires looking beyond Eurocentric historical frameworks. It involves re-examining the ancient artifacts, the oral histories, the archaeological discoveries, and the historical records left behind by those who chronicle their encounters with these civilizations. This journey into the past seeks to uncover the hidden narratives of these people and to give them their rightful place in history. The Olmec civilization, which thrived from around 1400 BCE to 400 BCE in present-day Mexico, is regarded as the foundation upon which later Mesoamerican cultures were built. The colossal stone heads, found primarily in La Venta, San Lorenzo, and Tres Zapotes, have been at the heart of the debate concerning Black presence in ancient Mesoamerica. These monolithic sculptures, some weighing up to 50 tons, depict individuals with features often associated with people of African descent. Some scholars argue that these heads represent local rulers and that their features reflect the diverse phenotypes of the indigenous people of the region. However, others propose that the Olmecs had contact with African seafarers who may have influenced their society, or that a distinct population of dark-skinned people lived among them. This hypothesis is supported by ancient accounts from early Spanish explorers who reported seeing Black people among the indigenous groups of Mexico and Central America. Beyond the stone heads, the Olmecs are also credited with developing many aspects of Mesoamerican civilization, including the earliest known writing system in the region, the concept of the long count calendar, and advanced urban planning. If Black natives were part of the Olmec society, they could have contributed to these innovations, either through direct participation or by influencing trade networks and knowledge exchange. The Maya civilization, flourishing from 2000 BCE to the Spanish conquest in the 16th century, was one of the most advanced societies in the ancient world. The Maya built massive city-states, developed a complex writing system, and made extraordinary advancements in astronomy and mathematics. The role of Black natives within Maya society has often been overlooked, but evidence suggests that they were present in various capacities. Some ancient Mayan murals and codices depict individuals with dark skin, which some historians argue could be evidence of Black natives integrated into society. The Maya were extensive traders, engaging in commerce with distant regions, which may have facilitated the movement of African or African-like people into Mesoamerican lands. If the transoceanic contact theories hold true, Black mariners or traders could have interacted with the Maya, influencing aspects of their art, architecture, and cosmology. Additionally, oral histories from some indigenous groups hint at the presence of dark-skinned warriors and rulers. Some accounts describe these individuals as revered figures with significant roles in leadership and spiritual practices. This could indicate a multi-ethnic society where different groups, including Black natives, played important roles in governance and religious traditions. By the time the Aztecs rose to prominence in the 14th century, Mesoamerica was already a highly developed and interconnected region. The Aztecs, known for their formidable empire centered in Tenochtitlan, modern-day Mexico City, incorporated various peoples into their expanding domain. Some historical accounts suggest that black-skinned individuals were present in the Aztec world, though their exact origins and roles remain a matter of scholarly investigation. Some Spanish chroniclers noted the presence of dark-skinned people in Mexico upon their arrival in the early 16th century. While some of these individuals could have been Africans brought over during early European voyages, others may have been Black natives who had long been part of the Mesoamerican landscape. Given the Aztecs' practice of integrating conquered peoples into their society, it is plausible that Black natives were part of the military, priesthood, or merchant class. The Aztecs had a well-developed caste system, but they also valued meritocracy, particularly in the military. If Black natives were part of the warrior class, they could have played a role in key battles and conquests. Furthermore, given the importance of trade to the Aztec economy, Black natives could have been involved in commercial networks that connected different parts of the empire. The role of Black natives in Mesoamerican civilizations remains an open question, one that requires continued exploration and a willingness to challenge long-held historical assumptions. Whether they were indigenous to the Americas, arrived through early transoceanic contact, or were integrated into these societies through trade and migration, their presence is evident in the artistic, historical, and archaeological record. By acknowledging their contributions, we not only broaden our understanding of Mesoamerican history, but also recognize the complexity and diversity of the ancient world.